Hello and welcome to Eskimos, a place where we delve into the extraordinary stories that shape our lives. Today we're about to embark on a journey guided by the most influential figures in our lives, our mothers. My mother always emphasized the importance of considering the consequences of my actions. Every decision, big or small, creates a ripple effect, she'd say. It wasn't about living in fear, but understanding that our choices shape not only our present, but also our future. Think about it. Every path we choose leads us down a different road, each with its own unique set of experiences and outcomes. My mother taught me that true wisdom lies in choosing the path that leads to long-term happiness and fulfillment, even if it means facing challenges head-on. Don't wash your dirty linen in public, my mother would caution, her voice filled with concern. In today's world, where social media often blurs the lines between public and private, her words resonate even more deeply. It's not about hiding our struggles, but understanding that some matters are best shared with those closest to us, those who offer unwavering love and support. My mother taught me that true strength lies in discerning who deserves a seat at our table of vulnerability. Live and let live. These four simple words, spoken with quiet conviction by my mother, carry a profound message of acceptance and personal responsibility. When we shift our focus inward, we create space for self-reflection, for growth, for discovering the limitless potential that lies within each of us. My mother taught me that true happiness lies not in changing others, but in becoming the best versions of ourselves. Pick your battles, my mother would often say, her voice a blend of wisdom and experience. Life is full of disagreements, of moments where our perspectives clash with those around us. But it's in these moments that we must pause and ask ourselves, is this worth fighting for? Is it more important to be right or to preserve the harmony of our relationships? My mother taught me that true strength lies not in winning every argument, but in understanding that sometimes choosing peace is more valuable than proving a point. Always leave things as you found them, my mother would remind me, her voice gentle but firm. It was a lesson about respect, about considering the needs of others, even in the smallest of actions. Whether it was tidying up after myself or treating shared spaces with care, her words instilled in me a sense of responsibility for our environment and for those around us. It's a subtle but powerful reflection of the respect we have for ourselves and for those around us. Never make decisions in anger, my mother would caution, her hand resting reassuringly on my arm. Anger, a powerful emotion, can cloud our judgment, leading us to make choices we later regret. It's in the heat of the moment, when our emotions are running high, that we must learn to pause, to breathe, to create space for calm and clarity. My mother taught me that our emotions, like that pot of water, need time to settle before we can make rational, heart-centered decisions. Never compromise your self-worth, my mother would say, her voice filled with unwavering conviction. You are worthy of love, of respect, of reciprocity. Her words were a shield, protecting me from relationships that sought to diminish my light, to make me question my value. She taught me that true love uplifts, empowers, and celebrates the essence of who we are. We are meant to bloom in all our glory, attracting those who appreciate the beauty of our authentic selves. Remember, my mother would say, her eyes twinkling with wisdom, how people treat you says more about them than it does about you. Her words were a balm, soothing the sting of unfair treatment, of unkindness encountered along life's path. It was a powerful reminder that we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control our reactions to them. My mother taught me that we, like the lake, can choose to meet negativity with serenity, understanding that the way people treat us is a reflection of their own inner world, not a definition of our worth. You are not just what you do, my mother would remind me, her voice filled with love and understanding. In a world that often measures worth by accomplishments and accolades, her words were a beacon, guiding me towards a deeper understanding of self. She taught me that our value extends far beyond our professions, our achievements, our material possessions. It lies in the essence of who we are at our core, our kindness, our compassion, our integrity. My mother taught me that our character is like the roots of a tree, the foundation upon which our lives are built. Always be kind, my mother would say, her hand gently squeezing mine. Kindness is a gift that not only brightens the lives of others, but also fills your own heart with joy. Her words weren't just a suggestion, they were a way of life, a guiding principle that shaped her interactions with everyone she met. She understood that kindness has a ripple effect, that even the smallest acts of compassion can have a profound impact on the world around us. My mother taught me that kindness is like that candle flame. It has the power to illuminate not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Give everything you do, your 100%, my mother would encourage, her voice filled with passion. Leave no room for regrets, for what-ifs. Her words were a call to action, a reminder that life is meant to be lived fully, with enthusiasm and dedication. She taught me that true fulfillment comes not from playing it safe, but from embracing challenges, from pouring our hearts into our endeavors, and from knowing that we gave it our all. My mother taught me that life is like that race. It's not about winning or losing, but about running with our whole hearts, knowing that we gave it our best shot. The grass may seem greener on the other side, my mother would say, her eyes twinkling with knowing amusement. But sometimes it's just because they're better at hiding the garbage. Her words were a powerful antidote to comparison, to the envy that can creep into our hearts when we focus on the perceived perfections of others. She taught me that true contentment comes not from coveting what others have, but from appreciating and nurturing our own unique gifts and blessings. My mother taught me that life is like those gardens. We can't compare our journey to others because we don't always see the work, the challenges, the hidden efforts that contribute to their outward appearance. Be open to new experiences, my mother would urge, her voice filled with a sense of adventure. You never know what lessons life has in store for you. Her words were a passport to growth, an invitation to step outside my comfort zone and embrace the unknown with curiosity and an open heart. She taught me that true learning often happens when we least expect it, in the unexpected detours and unplanned adventures that life throws our way. My mother taught me that life is like that journey. It's not about following a predetermined path, but about being open to the detours, the unexpected twists and turns that lead us to discover new passions, new perspectives, new depths within ourselves. Don't dwell in regret, my mother would advise, her voice filled with compassion. Learn from your mistakes, make amends where you can, and then move forward with grace. Her words were a lifeline, pulling me out of the quicksand of past mistakes, of missed opportunities, of could-haves and should-haves. She taught me that true strength lies not in dwelling in the past, but in learning from our experiences and using them as stepping stones to create a brighter future. My mother taught me that we don't have to carry that weight. We can choose to unpack that backpack, to examine each item, to learn from it, and then to let it go. You can't please everyone, my mother would say, her voice firm but kind. What's most important is that you stay true to yourself, to your values, to your dreams. Her words were a compass, guiding me through the often conflicting expectations of others, the pressure to conform, the fear of judgment. She taught me that true happiness comes not from seeking external validation, but from living in alignment with our authentic selves. My mother taught me that it's okay to be a single flavor, to embrace our quirks, our passions, our unique blend of qualities. Life is a remarkable journey, filled with unexpected twists and turns, moments of joy and sorrow, opportunities for growth and transformation. As we navigate this journey, let us carry the timeless wisdom of our mothers in our hearts, guiding us towards lives filled with purpose, authenticity, and love. Thank you for joining me on Eskimos. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories that celebrate the extraordinary tapestry of human experience.